Okay, hello and welcome everyone to yet another live streaming episode of Market Insights. Just we will start in some time, so let us stay connected. So, first of all, our so yeah, so let's get back to our point. Yeah, so we have got a lot of yeah. Okay, hello everyone. Thank you very much for joining in. We will just start in a moment. Okay. Uh, Firstly, our topic for discussion today, as you have seen from the itself, is the Australian dollar live analysis and what exactly is going on in the market because it is the first Monday uh, uh, of a fresh week. It's the second day of a fresh week, Tuesday, yeah. And yesterday also there was quite some movement. Okay, yeah. So yesterday also we saw some news in the market. There was some news in the market, and we just saw the impact of it. The USD as such was getting stronger, and we will see what is the current situation and what will be the situation from now on. Okay, yeah. So we will just continue. Okay, so first of all, yes. Uh, Let me just present to you what has happened in the market. Just scan through and skim through what's going on. Okay. Uh, mm, okay, this one is fine. Share. Okay. So I suppose you can see this. Yesterday, let's go to yesterday. It was Monday. Yeah. And we have got ISM services PMI. The problem with USD right now is that it is mixed strong. Okay. Because of the last Friday's NFP print. Okay, if you'll go back, you will see that there was almost a mixed signal that the average hourly earnings was on point. Okay, it was as expected. Apart from that, non-farm employment change and unemployment rate were the actual movement drivers here. The first one is non-farm, which was very high. Okay, it was almost 339,000 in lieu of 193,000, right? Which is quite high to pump USD. Okay, not just support but pump USD for some time. Yeah, so that was the first scenario here, and after that we have seen. If I just want some confirmations here, just confirm if the volume and the audio is fine. If it is not, then just let me know. Okay, if this layout is better. Okay, because I can't, gauge what the audio is and what kind of noises are coming out. So just give me a thumbs up or some form of confirmation in the chat box, and then we can start our uh, continue our session. Yeah, is everything all right with the audio and the video? Uh, okay, it's all right. Just got a confirmation because there is some lag, I suppose, almost a 30-second, 20-second gap between what I say right now and what is reaching you guys. So, yeah, just a 10-20 second lag is there. Okay, we have got a confirmation. There is everything is all right. Non-farm employment change is very good. Okay, it not from a perspective of what the economic condition is. We don't need to discuss that. Just for the currency appreciation, it is good. Okay, but what happened later on is that we see unemployment rate has also increased. That means apart from the changes, apart from the actual employment change, the unemployment rate is also increasing, which means there is a mixed signal for the currency appreciation. Okay. Now this we went on to today, sorry, yesterday, we saw US ISM Services PMI, that is Purchasing Managers Index, also came out to be lower than expected. Okay, this is the build up. Now, what happened today is that there was at 10 a.m. IST, there was a meeting held by the Reserve Bank of Australia, and there was a rate statement given. Okay, now this was quite a surprise for the markets because there was a 25 basis point revision in the cash rate. Okay, so there was a revision actually in this particular scenario, and people were not expecting it. And how the charts reacted, we will see in some time. Uh, if the audio is fine, like my throat is not very good today, I'm not in the best of condition. So if there is any form of trouble listening or understanding what I'm saying, kindly be very honest with me and post it in the chat box if I need to speak a little bit louder or this is fine. Yeah, so cash rate was good. It was revised 25 basis point up. And what happened in the market, that is important. Huh? So let us move on to this particular stage. Let us see this tab now. Okay, I suppose you can see the chart right now. Okay, yes. I guess if the chart is visible, just put up a thumbs up. Okay, we'll just continue. Okay, huh. Yes. If the chart is visible, I suppose. Okay, yeah. Now see this. Okay, there was very low volatility because the market wasn't expecting much. Okay, much movement or much drivers for such movement. Okay, there was apparently a small channel that was being built up. Okay, consider this to be. Let us delete this first. Let us make a channel first. Okay, what channel was working here? Because if we see this channel, we understand yes, this was quite possible to have happened. Okay, let us consider this to be a channel. Okay, this is a very small channel. Okay, so there are multiple breakouts possible from this. What we do is we expand this channel from a perspective of expanding this a little bit to gain the exposure to almost all the candles that there is. Okay, even expanding it to a level where the candles are not reaching okay yet. So let us consider this to be a higher point. Let's fix it here. Okay, on this candle's high, I suppose everybody is able to see these candles because I am able to see this. Okay, very low volatility, small candles. Okay, almost dojis sometimes small spinning tops are there. Okay, yeah. So such things are happening in this particular range. It is quite a long time, I suppose. It was there for quite some time. Let us consider this lower channel. Yeah. Now, let us see what time it was. Okay, how much time it took. Hmm? This one to this breakout point. Yeah, it was almost 12 hours. Okay, so more than 12 hours. Okay, more than 13 hours were there. Okay, almost 13 hours. This whole process continued of a low volatility range. Okay, and started from almost afternoon of Monday, and it broke out today in the morning. Okay, so that was what was happening in Australian dollar. Now, if I made this channel, this middle line is also very important. Okay, you can see a breakout from this middle line, and then support on this middle line, and then it has broken out of this channel. Okay, and we have just made this channel. Okay, so whatever you do, there has to be some reason. Okay, to understanding these ranges. So okay, multiple. Okay, sorry. Just give me a moment. Yeah, so look at this channel and look at what is happening in the price action. Okay? Now people are waiting for this to happen, either for this to happen or this to happen. Okay, a lower range breakdown or the upper range breakout. Okay, people are waiting for it. Now, why there was a breakout instead of a breakdown? This is because of a 25 basis point revision. Now, see, at here, because it was forecasted that there will be no revision of cash rate, and currently if you go where that rate wala thing. Okay, so it is not mentioned here, but let me just tell you that it is quite high. This particular interest rate is quite high, that is being put up by the RBA. Okay, and that has led to this appreciation. Okay, such a big appreciation. Now let us count the pips. What has happened in this scenario? How much one could have, earned in this situation? So what to do in this situation is that to identify the range first, because there is always a range. Okay, there is always a range. Like, you won't even guess that how many times a range is formed in such scenario. Okay, and just above this range you can pick your point of longing this particular scenario. You can pick any point. Okay, you can be conservative, you can wait for another level confirmation like this one, this yellow line. This was a resistance some time back here. Okay, remember that all of this is educational. Okay, this is nothing to be related to trade or anything like that. Okay, you can understand it first and then apply all these concepts. These are just concepts. Okay, and what we are discussing here is purely educational, right? So this is the scenario. There is an upside break. You can be conservative and wait for this line to be crossed. Okay, that is also possible. You can wait for this line to be crossed. Okay, that is all fine. Okay, that is okay. Okay, still you are getting a profitable trade because you are backed by a lot of lobbies who are, backing on this particular decision of 25 basis point hike. Okay, so this is the scenario that has happened, and I thought maybe you could have changed the timing so that we could have kind of played it live on our charts, but our timing is different. It was in the morning, so 10 o'clock somewhere in the morning it has started. So this was what was it. Okay, this was what it was, and currently we see some form of idea here is that, okay, can you see this calendar? Yeah, I suppose everybody is seeing the calendar. Now let's see this. What exactly were the comments made by the Australian governors and the people who have made this decision, such surprise decision of 25 basis point hike? That much, that must be, kind of, we can have some idea about it. There is one very important thing that has come out here is that higher interest rates and cost of living pressures is leading to a substantial slowing in household spending. What does this all of this mean, right? It is a lot of, confusing words. Big words are there. Substantial slowing in household spending. What is that? And most of it is related to the macroeconomic scenario in the land down under. Yeah, and this one, board remains alert to the risk that expectations of ongoing high inflation contribute to larger increases in both prices and wages. This is important. Okay, this particular condition, that the board is telling everyone, yes, we are alert to the risk. that the prices and wages both can increase, okay, at the same time. That is also a scenario in this case. Yeah. So board is actually saying yes, we are capable of understanding this. Despite this, we are increasing the interest rate. Okay. So what is this price and wage wala condition? Okay, that must be known by us, right? As traders, we need to know a little bit of macroeconomic concepts, or at least something that is related to our field. Okay, so what is something called a wage price spiral? Okay, there is something called a wage price spiral. Okay, what is this unique thing, wage price spiral? Okay, it might be sounding something funny or something like that, but wage is, as you know, salaries. Okay, price is, as you know, prices of the goods and the services that the economy is producing, correct? Now once you increase, okay, once let's just discuss it. Okay, I don't want to make or write anything here. Let's just discuss this. I'm trying to make it more interactive. What is wage price spiral? So it is a macroeconomic concept where if the wages are increasing, and why wages will be increasing, because there will be a demand for a higher wage. Okay, demand for a higher wage, why? Because the prices are high. Okay, now if you are not able to afford your basic necessities on the job that you are having, so you will demand, na? You will go to your employer and ask for a better price or better wage, right? You will ask for a salary revision or something like that, right? So what happens next is your wages will be increased. Okay, there might be some trade union making strikes and stuff like that. That has happened in some other countries as well. I would not be able to name it as such, but smart people know already what I'm talking about. So there are strikes, and some unions might do certain kind of things to increase the wages. Why? Because the inflation is increasing. Inflation is increasing, that means you are not able to afford what you were able to afford back then. Okay, back some say for example 1 year. So you will ask for more wages, and you will try to spend it accordingly. So when you are spending it again, because your wages have increased, your savings has increased, right? Why? Because you were able to get a higher wage. You were earning, say for example, 6,000, but now you are getting 10,000. You have got 4,000 more. What will you do with that 4,000? You will try to spend it more, na? So that spending also increases the prices. Why? Because the demand for those goods is increasing. Okay, now this might be a little bit confusing, okay, whatever I said, but it is, consider it a form of a story. Okay, apply it on yourself, then you will be able to flow through this whole concept. Okay, so if you are getting a higher wage, you will spend more. If you will spend more, now think of thousands and lakhs of people in that economy. Everybody is like you. Everybody is getting a higher wage because everybody has demanded a higher wage. Okay, and now prices of the goods that you were buying has increased suddenly. Okay, so you are getting 10,000, but whatever prices were there, say for example, you were buying something for 100, but now it is 500. So you will be spending it na, on that particular good. So both the things are increasing. Your wages are also increasing, and the prices of the goods and prices of the services has also increased. So both the things are doing the same thing. Okay, so this is what wage price spiral means. Okay, now, this is a unique situation, okay, in which even if the interest rate is getting increased, okay, people will not stop, spending. Why? Because they are used to that standard of living, na? That is also a sociological concept there. So a lot of things are working in the Australian economy, and by extension in the global economy as well. Okay, so everything is working, and all of this masala is contributing to our currency appreciation and depreciation, whatever is happening currently. Yeah. So if the interest rate was increased suddenly, the market was not expecting it. And the market is already knowing that yes, there is a price wage spiral going on in the market. One must remain aware of it. Yeah. Despite that, such a gigantic increase in this particular thing. Yeah, against USD. Now USD is already very strong. Okay, let's see USD now. Okay, okay, ignore all these things. Okay, just see this upside. Okay, this upside has been quite phenomenal because this move downside was also phenomenal. Okay, from since yesterday, you will see in the afternoon it just went down, took a huge downturn. Okay, and it just started. Okay, just give me a moment. So it started going down. Okay, and it just went and just settled here. Okay, so that was the scenario yesterday. Okay, there was some form of uh, not a news but just a breakdown. Okay, just a breakdown from this particular upside. Okay, from this upside. Now one important thing to note here is we have made this trend line, this red wala, if you can see this red trend line that is going this way. Yeah, this was drawn in our previous live stream session. Okay, that was posted last week. Now it is active till now. Okay, that means whatever we had drawn that day is still functioning quite marvelously, I would say, because look at the candle. It has reached just the tip of this trend line, and just kissed it and just went down. Okay, so it could not sustain itself. Now look at the current scenario here as well. It is reaching first of all a supply zone. It's been good. The increase has been good, but it is reaching a supply zone, which also corresponds to this trend, downtrending trend line. Okay, that we had drawn. So both the things are possible right now. Okay, a breakout can be possible or a breakdown can be possible. How to confirm this? Just to look at some form of a leading or lagging indicator. You can choose any according to your preference. Now look at this RSI, simple RSI. It is already in the overbought zone. Yeah, it is somewhere around 70 or 75. Yeah, so now a reversal can be possible. Can be. Okay, this is not trading advice. Don't consider it like so. Yeah, this is the scenario what is happening. Okay, it is going up, is facing some form of a dangerous resistance somewhere here. Okay, because first only it has encountered this problem here. Okay, and if you will go back, you will see multiple times it has encountered this problem. Look at this here, look at this liquidity graph, look at this again. Yeah, so you will see a lot of times this has happened. Okay, this trend line has acted on this price action. Yeah, again it is reaching quite near to this particular scenario. Okay, in this zone, and this zone is quite small that I had drawn here. Okay, if you will see this zone, you will get to know what the current scenario is in US dollar. Okay, it is reaching a very high 104.26 wala zone. Okay, now in this scenario there are two things possible. First, this zone itself will be broken in this upside range, which the RSI indicator is showing that it is highly, improbable, right? But another scenario is just the reversal. Okay, so reversal is also possible. We have got all these things in front of our eyes, and why all these lines have been drawn, that is all based on price action. Okay, that is all based on price action and other important movement indicators. If you will go back, every line will encounter some form of a resistance or support. Like this line is encountering this support, this resistance, then this breakout, and overall this is what it is. Okay, so if you want to learn everything relating to how to draw a zone, I had done one zone analysis video as well, so you can go check that out first of all. Yeah, apart from that, just look at this, how marvelously it is happening. Like I personally feel very on point, because this was also very on point. Okay, the trend line was just acting like a huge hammer to the price action. Look at the huge hammer that has fallen on this price action. Yeah, it has just gone straight from 104.38, that is very high, to directly to 103.78. So quite some pips there to earn. Yeah, in the short term, it is not a very long term scenario. It is just 2 days or 1 day game. Yeah, within 1 day you will cover this thing. Yeah, and then there is a reversal. Okay, And this is the scenario. Now it is again reaching this point. There's a saturation here, okay, of overbought scenario, right? If you will go and check a lagging indicator like MACD, we will do one. I suppose we have done MACD ka video, I suppose. So if you want to learn about how to do MACD, how to understand and how to apply moving average convergence divergence indicator to your trading system, you can go there as well. Now MACD is lagging, and it is showing that it is still positive, it is still bullish somehow. Okay, so let us just see if it will get 2 3 red candles here. Okay, 2 3 red candles, and it will completely overturn the situation here. Okay, the MACD line will cross under the signal line or something like that will happen, or the histogram will turn red, something like that will happen. Okay, so this scenario is also possible. So everything we have got a special reference where we are, there where is the resistance, and how we are supposed to go up or we are supposed to go down. That depends on our trading strategy. Yeah, we can use such standard indicators which are used by most of the trading systems. Yeah, MACD, RSI, stochastics, etc., etc., right? If you are thinking of something, exotic, then Ichimoku cloud, then all of that will come into the scenario. Okay, but what is good is simple things. Okay, I would say that trading is not complicated. Okay, people make it complicated. That is a different scenario. So this is the scenario. You have to learn first where we are standing, where we are consolidating, where the price action is consolidating. Yeah, it is waiting for this upside break or downside break, because right now there is already a situation which is over what we have seen in RSI. It is an overbought situation here. Okay, and there are two dangerous resistances, one this and second this. There are two dangerous resistances here. So that is the scenario overall in the dollar index. Okay, now, getting back to the Australian dollar, what how it has performed against other currencies, say for example, Australian dollar and British pound. Okay, look at this gap up, because there is lower action in this, lower volumes in this. That is why a direct gap up is there. Okay, a direct gap up and then moving upside. Right now, it is almost a channel again. Yeah, it is almost a channel again. So let us see that as well. So, uh, kindly pardon me. This upside, look at the gap up and look at the how well it is functioning. Let us draw trending a downtrend here. Okay, we need the magnet. So put the magnet on and look at this trend line. First of all, I'm getting used to this, right now. I don't care about what sizes of the candles are right now. So this is the scenario. Okay, let's say there was a breakout here. We consider this as a breakout. Okay, because we have already seen a downward momentum here. Na? This was good downside, but a gap up has been formed in this scenario, a huge gap up, and then the price has started moving in a channel again. Okay, how it is, uptrending channel, good enough to keep ourselves posted like this. Yeah, now this is a reference. Okay, this is where we will refer ourselves. Now look at this, it has just broken down. Okay, we are right on time. Okay, there might be a breakdown, there might be continuation to this upside. Okay, kindly pardon me. uh, so this is another lesson, that you don't have to eat a lot of ice creams just because it is hot and humid outside. Okay, So that is also scenario. Yeah. So what we see is a proper parallel channel here. Yeah, parallel channel and upside momentum is there after a gap up. So gap up is also there. You have to counter this gap up as well. Okay, count in. Sorry. Yeah, count in this gap up and look at this scenario, how it is moving upside. There might be some candles which will not look very okay to your eyes. Okay, because might be because of the charting that has been done, or might be because of volumes that are low, right? There might be not as much buyers and sellers in this particular uh, asset. Yeah, that is also a possibility. And look at this scenario right now. Yeah, it is moving up now. It has touched the trend line lower range, and then it is moving up. Okay, why? Because it is already bullish now. Australian dollar is still bullish as compared to GBP, right? GBP is already a little bit bearish as compared to the Australian dollar. So what it will do, it will try to recover from this trend line. Okay, now it might take some time. Okay, one red candle, it might also break downside and make a new low. New low in the sense, we will have to change our parallel channel accordingly. Okay, you will have to change, you have to shift from this particular thing to this, like that. Okay, that is also a scenario. Okay, both the scenarios are in front of you. What we know is that there is a support here, somewhere here. Okay, 5361, something like that, and then it will move up. This is a probable situation. Another situation is when it will break down. Okay, and try to make a newer low. After that, it will move up again. But because it is being, sanctioned by so many candles here, it is highly probable that it will continue to go up. Yeah, that is also a scenario. This is how the Australian dollar has performed since the rate revision. This rate revision has been quite extensive. It is just closed below this candle, below this supply zone. This candle is forming a spinning top. Okay. Now if it forms a spinning top or a doji, and there is a small consolidation here. Okay, or there is a try to go up wala movement. Okay, there might be try to go up. I try to see what's happening up there. That is also a scenario. But then this trend line is again a resistance. Okay, when will it confirm a downward side? After it has hit this trend line, or after this movement upside has been failed. So one red candle, that is a first confirmation. Second red candle, which is making some form of a pattern. Okay, and if you are very much, you need to be secure every time, then a lagging indicator like MACD. Okay, then it will confirm, yes, we are going down and we will go down. Now these resistances will then become supports. Yeah, that is assumed to be, known. Okay, this is an obvious point. Yeah, this is the scenario currently. Look at this, it is moving up now. Yeah, now look at the RSI first. Okay, let's go see RSI, because RSI is leading, will give us some form of hints. Okay, some probability. Again, it is showing that it is still in the overbought zone, but the problem is the signal RSI line is still above the signal line. What does it suggest is that if if this remains up, the price will remain bullish no matter what. Okay, no matter if the RSI line reaches 80 or 90 or even 100. Okay, if it is above the signal line, it will be bullish only. So the first confirmation that we will seek for is the signal RSI line going below the signal line. The first reference that we have is this trend line. Okay, this is the reference. This is how you understand what to do. Because sometimes we just see an indicator and we follow it through. Na, you have to do that, but you don't have to do that when you know, okay, there is a trend line and it is functioning quite well, and it might act as a resistance, right? So this is the scenario. Now I will do one more asset or commodity or whatever you like. Just post it in the chat box, so we'll see what is happening in that particular scenario. Okay, so whoever posts the first recommendation or suggestion for any currency or any asset that you are looking for, to get an idea where we are standing in that particular currency. We will try to see what is happening in that particular thing. Okay. Again, let's go. Okay. XCM. Now it is in this zone. So if that USDX breaks up, right, it will go down. And if that does not break out, not break up, sorry. If that does not break out, then this will continue and reverse. Okay, that is comparative thing. Let us see this one first. Okay, hey, it's gotten right now. Yeah, at this time it is very crucial to hold your horses right now. Okay, so you need to hold your horses and see what's happening in the market as such. Okay, yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting when you love the market. It's interesting to note when it will go down, when it will reverse. That is a very good thing to note. Now I seriously have no clue right now after understanding this trend line is working so well. Okay, despite that it is just moving up. Okay, and this moment, it's 15-minute candles. If you go down to 5-minute candle, then even more dangerous, because this will give you a confirmation. Yes, okay, it is a confirmation. Look at this is a confirmation now, right? But you have to hold your horses because we need a close upside. It might be a liquidity trap. Now on the 5-minute time frame also, the RSI is overbought. Yeah, look at this, RSI overbought, then it comes down, then RSI overbought. What it can do is a little pullback and then move up again. That is also a scenario. Yeah, where is the trend line? Acha, where is our trend line? It is here. Look at this now, it is going up. Yeah, it is overbought already. Let us see. I hope everybody is thinking of it. Now, what to do in this scenario? Let's jump on the train. Let's long. No, no, Baba. It's already overbought. Okay, we have to look for a reversal now, or at least a pullback. Yeah, it might continue because dollar is very strong, and it might just touch the tip of this particular thing and then get back down and then move up again. That is the talk of another day. But what right now? Yeah. So this is happening right now. It might break upside as well, and then if it breaks upside, then this might be our reference point, 104476. Why? Look at this, 104476, exact reversal point. Again, 104476, exact reversal point. Yeah, you'll go and go on and see how many points it has made, and on that level. Yeah, this is the level. It is acting quite well till now. It is holding quite well. Okay, to be very frank, if it breaks, then it breaks. That is the scenario. Talking about the overall market, I suppose we haven't received any suggestions as of now. If we are getting a suggestion, we will take it. We'll try to see what's happening in that one. Okay. Okay. Now we just wait and watch. Okay, because USDX is going up, Australian dollar will be going down. Let us open a chart up here for USD. Yes, not in the same pane. So we'll delete this. We want a new pane. Hmm? So let us close this RSI. Put up Australian dollar here. Yeah. Okay, this one. It is moving down now. Look at this. The way it is going up, it is going down. Okay. Now it is reaching our trend line. Let us see if it reverses from there. Okay. This is the live scenario. Okay. We are seeing both the things. Now, if I will just shift to Australian dollar, na, I will shift to Australian dollar as such. Let us see. You will see that this range is still to be broken. Yeah, it is yet to be broken. Got it? It is yet to be broken. There is some form of range here, right? What is the lower range? 6647 something. 664 something something. Let us take this one. Okay. Now let us move to USDX. Yes. Now look at this. There is some shyness. However, the bullish momentum continues. Yeah. Now this Australian dollar. It has to be somewhat lower because capture this point as well. Not too much lower. Somewhere here. Just drags itself down. That is the scenario with the mouse pad. Yeah. Okay. Now it is trying to move up. Let us see if it will break out. And even if it break outs, is it a liquidity uh, trap, or is it a genuine breakout? Okay. Okay. Now look at this. Yeah. It is retracing somewhat. Yeah. So there might be a pullback. Let us see. They've got some time, and this quite interesting. Okay. Another candle just opened up just above our range. So what will happen now? It's going to go down. Australian dollar is showing a green candle, almost a spinning top. This one is also almost a doji, not much movement. Okay. If we had the luxury here to put up something, there has to be an indicator called volume. Okay. Volume is the most important indicator there is after the price action. Okay. Look at the volume here. The volumes are decreasing or increasing. Can't see. Remove this. Hmm. Volumes are quite low. Won't support a bullish movement at least. Okay. That is the scenario. You're putting a color MA. Sorry. Now it's visible. Lower than the moving average, but still the price is moving up. Damn. Something dangerous is happening in USDX now. If it breaks this trend line, then that means this is the next stop here. Or else it will just retrace back. Both the scenarios. Let us see what it happens. What happens when it interacts with its trend line. It slices off or takes a resistance. Hmm. So is currently, if it closes out, then it is bullish within this 15 minutes. Now if it closes out, then the whole movement is bullish. Okay, because it has taken one pullback here, there has to be some pullback at least. Okay, the whole price is standing like a steep slope, the steep side. The downside was quite, it took time. but this one is very steep, dangerously steep to be honest. Now it has just taken a resistance and it has come down. If you will see 5 minute time frame, actually it is not showing a trend line on the 5 minute. That's a bad thing. Okay, let us go to this one then. Yeah, it is showing a trend line. It has just retraced back. Let us see what happens now. If the bullish or the bearish thing, both the things are very important, there might be an upside. And look at the touch here. It has just kissed our trend line. This candle. Okay, this one is a good confirmation for bullishness, but still we don't know because the volumes have decreased. This is the scenario where we are standing. Let us see after some time. Until then, if you guys have any suggestions, post it in the chat box. If the audio is fine, if the video is fine, just post it in the comment box. If there is anything, any doubts relating to wage price spiral or what is going to be the stand of Australian bank as such, any macroeconomic questions, just post it in the chat box. We'll see. We'll try to answer those. Okay. Look at this going down. The bullishness is still there. People are still hogging on. Let us just run it. Just run it. That's what we say, na? Let the trade run. That is what is happening. The trend line has acted again. That is for sure. Look at this now. The trend line has acted, and it will act no matter what. This is the live scenario again of USDX. This is everything is completely educational. Okay, nothing of any sort, relating to trading advice or trading, uh, and, kind of any abatement to trading is not done in this video. Okay, it's purely educational. What we are seeing is the effect of a trend line. Look at this now. Yes, getting to our point, which was required. Okay, now there might be some natak that it will do here. Okay, there might be some drama, but downside is quite probable. As I said, we need some bearish power here. Okay, we need some shorters to come into the picture and just pull this down at least a little bit to this level. Then a new cycle can begin. Okay, then this trend line can be broken because we obviously trend lines are broken and trends are broken, but a pullback is necessary. Okay, that is true, and that is what is happening. Just touch the touch the trend line, just kiss the trend line a little bit and said goodbye. Okay, and it has come down. Everything is live. Okay, this is nothing pre-planned. Okay, sounds clear. Thank you very much, Vishal, for this confirmation. Any suggestion if you have, any questions you have, post it in the chat box. Now look at this. Yeah, good enough, not good enough, right? We need a confirmation of downside. Now let us see RSI. Okay, 1 2 red candles and it will completely overturn RSI. Huh? Yeah, look at this. Just one. If this candle is strong enough, it will overturn the whole RSI scenario. And we need another red candle here, and then confirmation is done. Okay, of a reversal or a pullback. Reversal is there also, and pullback is also there. Both the scenarios are open to us. It depends upon us how big of a game that we have to play, right? What a beautiful scenario on the live market. This is how we learn and understand why the markets are important, why understanding the market is important, right? A red candle, another red candle, and we are good to go. We will just stop when this candle will consolidate and end. Okay, we will stop there. Yeah. uh, but it is highly probable that another candle will also be red. Okay, and then a continuation will be happening. Okay, almost distribution will be happening, or at least a pullback till this point is expected. Okay, brother, just close down. Yeah, 7 minutes still to go, and 7 minutes to go for our session as well. If any doubt, you can post it in the chat box or in the comment box, whatever you felt like, any suggestions, something like that. Well, there is not much to do. We have already done what we need to do. Yeah, what we needed to do, we have already done that. What a beautiful reversal! We waited for it quite some time, and a reversal is happening almost. Yeah, it has not been confirmed again. I'm saying because we need at least two red candles. Yeah, it will close below this particular zone, confirmed, or else it closes somewhere here, mixed signal. No, not good for us. We'll wait for another candle to close. Yeah, this is the scenario. Okay, this is quite something, huh? Just touching the tip of the trend line, just kissing it goodbye. Yeah, that is what happening here. What a beautiful candle. Yeah, and what a beautiful, amazing moment here in the market. USDX outstandingly strong. Another low. Look at this, making a low and then retracing up a little bit. It will do this natak throughout this 15-minute candle. Okay, and when this natak is confirmed, then we will also confirm ourselves. Yeah, we also kind of settled on a particular thought. So to make a bias is not what to do in the market. Okay, to be biased. Okay, if I'm biased, then I would have never judged that such a pullback will be happening, or if I'm biased that yes, a reversal is going to happen. In the starting only, I told you that there might be a possibility of breakout also, so I'm open to that as well, right? We need to be open to such situations anyhow, right? we need to be open we need to be open to this particular upside. Kindly pardon. Yeah, look at this now. All natak throughout this 15-minute candle, all the nataks that there is in this world, it will do every drama. Okay, but what we will do is to wait, is to be calm and wait for confirmations. Okay, first candle, second candle, and third candle, if it closes down, then boom, you've got a reversal, right? You've caught a reversal very easily. Again, it is moving up. Yeah, it will happen. Market is completely unbiased. It is completely biased. Biases don't work in the market, that is for sure. We need to be open to everything, every possibility, right? Volumes are a bit low, as we should expect more. So this is what is happening. Yeah, quite something today. Yeah, it was really good seeing everyone, at least get in the live stream. At least, it is quite a pain for me, even having the throat pain and some cold. Despite that, I have joined for the live session, and when I see people participating, I really like it because, first of all, these things are just beautiful. Just to explain such things, it's a beautiful moment for us. First of all, for all market insights analysts, and the second thing is it is happening live, so I am also excited what is going to happen. Yeah. So overall, it is a very good learning experience. What will happen in this candle is if it closes below or in this range, there will be still some form of a stigma whether the reversal has happened or not. But if this closes below here, below this range, and another candle starts and it ends red, then a reversal has happened. Okay, then we have confirmed that it is going down, because RSI will also turn red. Okay, RSI will also show that there is a breakdown of RSI line. But if it does not, if it closes here, another candle forms and opens here. Okay, opens here and closes, opens in this range, closes upside, then there is a problem, because there might be a consolidation wala scenario here then. Okay, it might consolidate then fall down, or it might consolidate and then go back up. That is also a scenario. So overall situation is this: dollar is very strong, so we need to be waiting for a pullback instead of a complete reversal. Okay, complete reversal can happen, but it needs some form of a uh, you know, line, some form of a news. Yeah, so that is very much required for this to reverse. Correct. So yes, thank you very much for everyone who has joined in, or who has joined in after this video has been published, after this live stream has been published as a video. Okay, thank you very much for being a part of it, and keep learning and keep staying updated. Okay, that's market insights for you guys. Thank you very much and take care. Goodbye.